Hi everyone, this is Mark from Family Fun Scuba and Snorkel. We're located in Billings, Montana, and we're definitely Montana and northern Wyoming's one-stop scuba shop. We're pretty available and pretty open all the time. We're diving, we're certifying. Um, we don't need any social distancing underwater. Life is good. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about today was what I'll call the dive partner no-nos. I've got 20 of them. These are my opinion. Some may agree or disagree, but this is me, and these are some things you probably want to look for. Number one, don't be late for a dive. A dive boat hates to wait for somebody, let alone if you're doing a beach dive and your buddy has to wait for you. Nobody likes being late. Of course, unless you communicate with the person, life happens, so you got to kind of roll with it sometimes. But overall, try to be on time. Number two, don't have a dive partner that's cocky or obnoxious. You want somebody that's confident, of course, but that's humble as well. So beware of that person. Number three, a no-no is not getting to know your dive partner. You may have never met this person before in your life, or you have very, very little experience with them. Get to know them as a person, and then get to know them as a diver. This will give you a lot of insight on who they are, their capabilities, capacities, and so on and so forth. Number four, not doing a pre-dive safety check. It's easy to get complacent when you check your own gear because you're used to doing it. It's quick, it's fast, but it's good to have another set of eyes taking a look at it and making sure you didn't miss anything, because when you're 80 feet down in the water, kind of want to make sure your stuff's right. So yeah, really good idea. A dive buddy that, this is number five, that is rushing you. Come on, let's go. Come on. Here, just put this on. It'll be all right. Not good. You should never be rushed. My saying for that is no worries, no hurries. Just gotta chill. Take your time, get it right. But here's a little bit of knowledge. Have enough time to get ready in time to do the dive. So don't wait till the last minute. Number six, not reviewing relevant hand signs. Some places, when you want to know how much pressure they have, they go like this. Some people are tapping on a dive watch, saying, what do you got? Some people are tapping on their sleeve. So just make sure that you and your new make a dive buddy know what you're talking about. It's too easy to skip this. So kind of a good piece of information there. Number seven, don't have a dive buddy that's not experienced enough for the dive that you're doing. Maybe they haven't done wreck and wreck penetration. Maybe they haven't done something such as cave diving, or maybe a deep, just a drift, what have you. So you may want to, make sure that they have the experience to do what they need to do. Number eight, not planning your dive and diving your plan. So very important that we do that. That's one of the great old Patty sayings, is to do that. Make sure that, you have a plan in place, you know what you're doing. If that changes, you got to roll with it, because, life happens, things happen underwater and on the boat and what have you. But overall, you want to make sure that you want to plan your dive your plan. Number nine on the no-no list, a buddy that fiddles with other people's scuba kits. Don't mess with other people's stuff. They know it really well. And unless you're doing a pre-dive safety check, using the BWRF acronym, you shouldn't touch other people's gear. Ask them about it. You haven't seen it, you want any information? Yeah, great. People love to talk about their gear. But don't fiddle with it. Number 10, halfway there. You get a buddy and they're struggling trying to get their gear together. Well, there might be some reasons for this. Maybe they're on a trip and they've got some gear they're using that they've never seen before. But overall, most gear is pretty darn standard, And if somebody's having trouble, that should be a big, red flag for you. That should be telling you they haven't dove a lot, they haven't dove in a while, they've forgotten this, or whatever the reason. See what's going on. Again, the bottom line is they're there to back you if something goes wrong underwater, and you want somebody that's competent. It's not personal. It's life and death. So it's not a prerogative of I don't like that person. It's a prerogative of I need to have somebody to have my back out there in case something happens. Number 11, a dive partner that's got substandard, old, unserviced gear. You're just asking for it. So why ask for it? If you notice somebody has any of those three things going on, you may want to talk to them about possibly getting some different gear, getting their gear serviced. And as we all know, you should get your gear serviced, at least once a year, or more if you dive a lot. So beware, dive or no-no. Diving with somebody that has that kind of gear. Number 12, this is a big one with me. Not paying attention to your dive buddy when you're diving. I teach my divers to stay about 6 feet away from their buddy. If you get to 10, 12 feet, so be it. But you also want to casually and commonly, I would say at least every 10 seconds, just take a glance over, see your buddy. You can make eye contact or not, that's fine. But just do it real casually. And, if you got something really cool in front of you and you don't want to, lose sight of it, what have you, just do a quick look. Just make sure they're good to go. It's always more fun when you get to look at each other's facial expressions when something's going on. So that's a pretty cool deal. Let's see. Oh, I have a camera, so you have to do what I say, diver, and you have to go along with me. What that means is basically you become their indentured servant, and because they have the camera. It's like, no, you still need to be a dive buddy. Life, safety, that comes first. And the bottom line is if they want to take photos and videos, great. As long as they're doing the other things that need to be done. Number 14, the dive partner that's like on top of you. That's no good. You're constantly bumping into each other, hitting each other, fins are hitting each other. No good at all. I typically say keep a double arms distance. So that's 6 feet is double arms distance basically. But 6 to 12 feet, you want to be that close all the time, because the bottom line is if the poop hits the fan, you need them to be there. Then again, you have just the opposite, number 15, the diver that is too far away. Yeah, we all learn how to do this CISA underwater, but we'd probably rather avoid that. So keep, like I said, dive partner, 6 to 12 feet away. When somebody's just aimlessly going and doing their own thing and not paying attention to you whatsoever, that's a dive partner you do not want. Tell them, you look at me, we need to stick close. Do not go far away. It's very simple. If they can't do that, divorce them. Not what you want. Number 16, I kind of like this term, the dangly diver. Just last weekend I was diving, and there's a couple of divers, and their octos were hanging off, their SPGs, computers, whatever, were hanging off. And, that stuff can go through all kinds of corals and muds and stuff and funk. And, the bottom line is trim your gear away, put it away. Don't harm stuff. The ocean is not our home. We're guests there, and we need to take care of that. So that's number 16. Number 17. If you need to end a dive, or your partner needs to end a dive, end it. Don't try to push them to keep going. And for goodness sakes, if they're low on air, don't say, "Oh, just take my octo. That's okay." So no, you need to end the dive, go up, do your 3-minute safety stop, and get her done. Bottom line is anybody at any time has the opportunity to end a dive, and there's no reason to push the limits. Again, you want to keep diving, so you kind of have to be alive to do that. So don't push it so that your life could be in danger. Number 18, the touchy-feely diver. Got to touch everything, play with everything, harass everything. Imagine this for a second. You're in your home, you're kicking back in the easy chair, you're doing your thing, and all of a sudden somebody pulls open the roof, picks you up and starts playing with you, fiddling with you. Maybe you're perfectly fine, but you're scared snotless. They throw you back in, put the roof on, and the big old giant or whatever creature walks away. You'd be scarred for life, and you'd be watching out for those giants or creatures all the time. It's the same things for the critters underwater. The bottom line is, look at it, investigate it, have fun with it, take pictures, leave bubbles, but leave it alone. Don't harass the underwater life. 19, one I've gotten on quite a few people over the years, the sticky-fingered diver. They want to take something. They want to remember it. Oh, it's only a dead piece of coral. Oh, it's only a this, it's only a that. Oh, yeah, there's 100 of them. It won't matter if I take one. No. Leave it there. Again, it's not your house. Don't leave it, You could have, 100, let's say you had, 100 different dishes in your house, and I just want to take one. Well, you'd be like, dude, put the dish back. Or you got 1,000 cows out in a ranch pasture. I just want one. If everybody said I just want one, they're gone. So leave it be and leave it alone. So last but not least, number 20 is for all the night divers out there. The, hey, let me shine my light in your eyes diver. And it's not only for other people, it's for other creatures out there as well. You got to be really aware with your dive partners where you're putting lights and the things you're shining it towards. A lot of lights now have different power modes, or, some are headlamps. And, when I look up to talk to somebody, I can kind of click it down so it kind of puts my light down and, really helps keep it out of people's eyes. So, that's really, really easy. Just be aware and be conscientious. And the same goes for when you are taking pictures and you're using flashes at night or a light on your camera. You just have to be conscientious. Anyways, so this is kind of the end. That's my 20 dive partner No-Nos. Probably through this video you've been hearing all this clickety click. Well, that's because we have the dive pug Igor here with us, and he wants to always be involved with everything. So Igor, we're going to say goodbye to them. Yep, say goodbye. All right. Yeah, that's my hand under there. Have a great day. Thanks for diving. Dive often, dive safe. Bye.